Monster Jam Maximum Destruction review. So guys, another week of series of video games, I guess. And now I consider this to be a bit underrated actually. Monster Jam is a hella white thing, but I'm white, so I'm obviously totally into it. And I love Monster Jam. And obviously when you love something, you're gonna look it up in the media. And one thing that showed up was the Monster Jam games. Now, when I looked up these video games, I didn't get anything. I literally found nothing important or even remotely good about any of these games that gave me really any information except a CGR on the last Monster Jam game. And I think that some of these games actually deserve to be shown off because I think some of them are alright. Now I'm gonna look at 5 Monster Jam games. Really, there's only 5. And the first I'm going to look at is Monster Jam Maximum Destruction, released for the PS2, GameCube, and PC. Also, there was a Game Boy Advance version. And it was in 2002 or somewhere around there. It was early 2000s, right when Monster Jam was actually kind of starting. And this is even before the truck Maximum Destruction came around, so it's not named after that. Plot-wise, there's nothing. There's literally nothing. Throw that out the window. The game is a Twisted Metal knockoff. There's no other way to put it. Look at it. It just looks like an old Twisted Metal game and really just plays like one. Really, you get into a truck and go into these small maps with a few other trucks. Along the map, there are repair things and weapons you can drive over to dominate the other trucks just like in Twisted Metal. Only, it's not like a simple missile, it's like an actual gun that you can use for a little bit. There are 3 game modes. There's Deathmatch, where you literally it's last man standing. There's Cash Grab, which you get from collecting these Monster Jam tokens, but in the end you'll still be killing each other because you get money from that. And then there's Free Play or something, which is a mixture of both, I think. I'm not even sure. There's really barely any difference between these 3. You still get money from picking up the tokens in Deathmatch, and they fill up a Rage mode? Question mark? Yeah. So once that fills up, though, you do extra damage from smashing into them, other trucks. So this game is a championship mode where you do a couple matches and win. That's simple. One thing that's actually pretty cool is the selection of trucks. It's kind of interesting because of 2 things. This is the only Monster Jam game with licensed trucks, and what I mean by that is not the original Monster Jam trucks. I mean actual license, Marvel actually licensed 2 of the trucks. They licensed Spider-Man and Wolverine, and these are the only Monster Jam. This is the only Monster Jam game with Marvel trucks. Second is that actually almost half the truck, probably at least half of the trucks in this game aren't even in Monster Jam anymore. So if you're like me and you like Monster Jam, all these aren't even there, Goldberg, Prowler, seriously, all of these are gone, hanging loose. And it's really quite interesting to see them in this game because they were quite popular back then. Really, that's it with the gameplay. The sound is actually decent. The music is okay. Kind of sounds like elevator music. There's no voice acting, but there's an announcer, and he's not terrible, but really, he's okay. The announcer's alright. I'll give him a pass. Okay, notice how really the good stuff wasn't that, long? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This game sucks. Hard. Where am I going to begin? I'm gonna begin with probably the biggest gameplay flaw. The game has many gameplay flaws, but this one is the biggest. The game's AI is horrendous. Absolutely atrocious. Just terrible. They literally will be doing donuts for minutes, and they won't stop till you show up, where they drive in circles around you now. So they're doing donuts around you, and they make it impossible to hit them. The turning is complete crap. In fact, the controls for the most part are terrible. Now, because of this makes another problem. The game is hella boring. Like, my god, is this game boring. With the AI horrible and barely even chasing you around, you'll literally be just driving around, looking for a weapon, and then driving back to the other trucks, and then destroying them. Then once that runs out, go look for another weapon. The weapons don't even, like, work weird. They all, like, dominate, like, just the other trucks completely. And they never respawn, so at the end of the match, you're literally just trying to smash into someone, and that is, like, impossible when they're just circling you. It's like the shittiest Twisted Metal ever made. The game's maps are just mediocre to bad. I mean, a couple are playable, but some, like Hollywood, are just horrible. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, because that's just how I am. I didn't beat this game. Why? Because as boring and stupid as the game is, I didn't even get past Hollywood, which I don't even remember what level that was. Literally, they kicked my ass whenever I drove near them, because they were all just doing donuts in like one area, and I couldn't even get them to go away from me. They literally just all handed my ass to me, and I couldn't even hit them because I'm trying to get to them. It was just like bullshit. I tried all the modes, and I didn't even get past Hollywood in any of them. Now, I played the other maps in single play. Or, I didn't play all the others, but I played a couple of that. Other than that, though, no. Another thing is there's 3 modes, each a championship. This game would literally be like 2.5 to 3 hours long. Maybe. Now, that's even pushing it. I mean, this game sucks. I mean, I don't know if there's endings to the game, to like the trucks or something. That would be kind of cool. I mean, my guess is just like a montage. That's literally my guess. I mean, Twisted Metal, see, the game only being like 2 or 3 hours long, that made sense because there was endings and stuff, and it was a PS1 game. This is not a PS1 game. I mean, I played this game for seriously like an hour and a half and was so pissed off that it literally like ruined my whole day. I'm probably never going to play it again. What a waste of $7 on Amazon. Lastly is the graphics. This game looks like shit. Literally everything. Like, it looks like a PS1 Twisted Metal game. And this is on the GameCube. Super Smash Bros. Was out, and I'm pretty sure Mario Golf at this point was out. And those games look a million times better than this crap. We get this shit, literally just everything. The textures are horrendous. They're flat as hell and just like blobs of drab color. They just look like shit. And the cars are the best part of the graphics. They look kind of average, but the edges just look weird on them. I mean, it really, just look at it. It looks like a PS1 game. I mean, this game just sucks. You know. I don't recommend this game to anyone. If you like Monster Jam, don't play it. Just don't. I mean, I don't really... I tried playing this in a PS2 emulator, and a really shitty one. And I was like, you know what, maybe I'll give this game a try. Well, don't. Don't be retarded like I did. There's no reason to. This game is textbook material of a licensed piece of shit. It's where they get the license of something. In this case, Ubisoft and whatever company made this. They get the license something cool, Monster Jam, and then they get something really cool in the game, in this case, the trucks being really cool, and then they just fuck it up massively. What a shitload of fuck. Unfortunately, the first Monster Jam game sucks, and it's really a bummer for me because I really wanted to like this game. I tried and tried for like half an hour, or 45 minutes, to tell myself it didn't suck. And then within an hour, I was just like, nope, this game totally blows. Why am I playing it? I don't like it. I like the trucks, but I don't like the game. And sorry, guys. Just, if you somehow like this game, which I doubt anybody does. I doubt anybody's even heard of this game. Sorry, it sucks. Just don't play it. Don't bother.